Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion. And this is Horizon Zero Dawn. Hey Norm, you're at work, lurking in the background? Heck yeah, working and lurking. That's the old saying, right? That's what all the kids are saying nowadays. Working and lurking. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Get some more coffee. Okay. Our active quest right now is to climb down. That's all. That's it. We're doing it. Let's climb down. It seems to be 1,000 feet away, or whatever the foot icon is. Oh, it's the arena. That's right. We saved the people last time, which is great. Let's see, yeah, we protected the quote-unquote traitor of the Shadow Karja. Well, he 100% was a traitor of the Shadow Karja, but that's a good thing because the Shadow Karja are evil, allegedly. And then we saved the imprisoned royalty from the Shadow Karja as well. We got them across the lake. And if you remember, it was a huge, was it corrupted Thunderjaw that we had to fight to get that done after we already had to fight the Rockbreaker. But that was easy because we just stood on the ledge and shot off his feet and then froze him, shot the little vent, and killed him. It was easy. It took like, probably not even 5 minutes. But the Thunderjaw was a little more difficult. We still had a similar strategy for that one, though. We tied him down, which we didn't do with the Rockbreaker. But then we froze him, and used the, was it Ice Rail? Directly. I feel like we should have already been here before, but according to the map, we have not. Because if we had, the campfire would be discovered. It would be green. You guys know this by now. We're towards the end of the game, though, I'm sure. There's pretty much, or should only be, story quests from here out. So now the story will be more cohesive for you guys. If you've been following it from the start, you know I've been doing a lot of side quests and stuff. But the main gist of the game, I guess, is that Aloy here is trying to figure out why the machines are tainted and stuff. Why they're becoming more aggressive. We've seen corrupted machines, we've seen demonic machines up north. We freed the AI from an aggressive AI. What was he called? Hephaestus or something like that? And she was Cyan. So we saved that AI. I'm using the pronouns based on their voices. Just so you know. But yeah, that was good. And Silas is being very cryptic, trying to kind of manipulate us to do what he thinks we're supposed to do. I think he knows who we are, and I know who Aloy is, because I've seen this game before. But we're trying to also figure that out. Who is Aloy? Why does she look like the person in... what was it called? Mother's Heart? At the very beginning of the game? She looked like, a doctor... I can't remember the name. But also red hair and stuff, and Aloy presumed at first that, that was her mother, but... The old ladies at, the camp said that she had no mother. The mountain was her mother. She just kind of appeared. She wasn't actually born. That's a hint right there. So yeah, we've reached this town. And we're about to jump down into the arena and show them what's what. These people hate us. These are the people that attacked the Nora whenever we did the proving. They tried to kill everybody. And they were almost successful.
Avad wasn't so charitable where his father was concerned.
Oh, the big lags. My PC is so old. I probably ought to do like a Kickstarter or something to see if I can get funding for a better PC. Because this is hard to watch. I've heard it several times from several folk. They're never rude about it, but it's still true.
It's a short drop from there.
Okay. Can I land on the chain? How come I can't jump over this? I wanted to land on the chain. It was gonna be so cool. Okay. So I guess I have to go downstairs or something? How do we get there?
Sun falls for true Karja.
Is this an elevator?
Brighter days are coming, friend.
I don't think they know what those are. Okay. I thought we just had to jump down because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is where the king and queen were. And I thought everybody else just came down here and jumped down. These are like royal seats or whatever. And it's not gonna let me jump down. Okay.
Thinking of Itamen and Meridian.
Okay. How the heck do we get down there then? Maybe I should have left the pathing waypoints on.
We had our Sun King to guide us.
You see, I've got to get down onto that walkway. How the heck?
Stay sharp.
This way, maybe? I mean, we found the supply crate already. Oh man, the lag. It's so bad right now.
Stay sharp.
Climb down.
Going light.
I mean, I saw a yellow ledge, like we should be able to climb on the railing. Maybe that's what we do? Maybe I have to go up there and press C to drop down on the ledge instead of trying to jump over? Because it does say climb down. See how it's kind of yellow? Oh. Oh.
Behave yourself, Outlander, or we'll toss you in the ring.
I mean, I'm literally trying to go to the ring, so please do. Please toss me in. Throw me in, coach. Where is it? Okay, it says it's over there. Is there any way to get there? Why is this so difficult? Yeah, see there. Oh, here we go. Hey? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god! What are you doing? Climb down. What? Why the heck did they do this? Why didn't they just
Other
let
side
me
of
in?
the tower. Look for a vent.
How does he know these things? Silas knows everything.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you.
Sorry,
the
I'm not
way,
listening.
But this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You don't give me
Tolerate what I
ultimatums.
give you, Silence.
God, I hate
I didn't ask you.
I
along for
hate
the ride.
ultimatums. If you give me an ultimatum, I will never talk to you again. That's how I feel about him. That's how I feel about him. I'm just kidding. That's literally an ultimatum. Okay, before we do this then, maybe we should look up where those power cells are. Let me take a look. Horizon Zero Dawn. Power cell locations. Because it's, let me see. Quests, this one. We've got one, but we need 2 more. Ancient Armory, yeah. Oh, I've already looked it up before. Okay. Ancient Armory, Shield Weaver armor. Renders Aloy nearly invincible for a set amount of time. Underground Bunker, we found that one. All Mother Temple, Maker's End. Yeah, while exploring the world, we found that one. All Mother Temple, we can't get that one because we had to do that during the quest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Or during the Heart of the Nora, which is much later, it says. I don't remember if we've done that one or yet or not. During or after Maker's End. Didn't we go up there and get that one? I'm sure we did. The Grave Horde. We must have gotten that one too, right? The Grave Horde. Did we not already go get all of these power cells? What the heck? I'm sure we did. Yeah, we went up to Maker's End and we got that one. Oh, we haven't been over here yet. The Grave Horde. Wait a second. During or after, it said. If we haven't been over there yet, then we probably haven't done that quest. With all 5 power cells, you have to go to the armory. Okay, so we can't. We literally cannot do it. If you try to enter Gaia before this mission, it's like a post game thing. We can't even do this stuff. Hey, Dudson, Alex, how's it going? Welcome, both of you. Alex Dunson got here before you. He did. What are you sleeping in for? Are you so tired? I was. I'm glad you're both here, though. I'm just playing around. Okay. So yeah, we can't do that. It says to only gather 3 power cells, but I'm pretty sure it's the 2 that we need are the one in Mother's Heart and the one in Gaia.
The secrets of this world, where the machines came from, how the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare.
That's right.
I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
That's right, I will.
Hold for identiscan.
I should probably take my mask off. The movie was good? Heck yeah, Alex.
Genetic
That's great to
profile
hear.
Confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
I was kind of agreed.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
That was her name.
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated it. See, by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now, will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Oh,
We found
it's the
it.
name of the game.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
Okay.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
I will. After I get some water. I've already drank all my coffee. Notebook. Oh man, people were talking during the movie. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that does happen in theaters. That's rough. That's rough. Did you enjoy your popcorn though? I hope so. I don't eat a lot of popcorn just because the little seed holes get stuck in my teeth, but I still like the taste and chewing on it. Usually if it's really buttery and really salty, it's excellent. Of course, that's how I like all of my food, but... Let's see. Dr. Popovich, huh? The staff is feeling neglected. Let's see. Polish? They need Polish translators? Get to the polls. You enjoyed your popcorn? Heck yeah. Good deal. Security staff. And dermal sedatives. What? Oh, I guess Popovich is Polish. And he apparently caused a scene. Fine. That's fine. That doesn't affect me now. Come on. Why is it not voice acted? Why do I have to read? ZD candidates, huh? What the heck is that? Highly agitated. Man, everybody's angry at this place. What the heck? Why is there so much anger? I can tell you, I was angry as a kid. I used to be an absolute fury.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
Then I became
A
a
selection of beverages and snacks are available.
certified counselor, and I went through 2 different anger resolution seminar kind of things in classes. I'm still not over my anger, but at least I can control it and understand it a little better. I still get very angry. But I just don't show it. And it's not repressed, it's like, I understand that it's there, I have to work through it, kind of a thing. The ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard? Come on. Hide the screaming. That's what they're saying. Let's take this. Let's go here. I'm not saying I'm perfect at that either. I still let loose sometimes. Please restock the lounges section of herbal teas. There we go. This is not someone who's screaming. Except there's a lot of exclamation points in this message. I'm going to lose it. Blackberry Sage. Tempest in a teapot or steep demand? Oh my god. Oh my god. Cucumber mint? Or blackberry sage? I would prefer the blackberry sage. I don't really like cucumbers. I do like mint though. Cucumbers are just like solid water. With like a nasty twang to it.
For an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Okay. Are we loaded? Yes. Oh my god.
What was this place?
This feels like an
A
arena.
holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating.
What's a holograph? There we go. A kinematic.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm
Hi.
sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program. The
Yep.
technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough.
Okay.
The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
That's right. That's why you're all dead.
By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
Baron, except for
No
the
matter
robots.
how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more.
That's right. Because once you
If we
make a
had the
robot who can
deactivation
make
codes,
robots, they keep
we could
making
shut them
more
all down.
robots. I don't know if
entire
you know that.
swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take
What?
half a century.
Polyphasic entangled
At best.
waveforms?
We've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it.
That obviously
Hibernating,
didn't happen, though.
waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Alright, so where's her message? Message. Where's her message?
Doesn't make sense.
Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He
I know.
said it could not
That's
be
what I said.
stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
That's right. And we gotta do it again to stop the robots from eating everything. Except it's kind of a plot hole that the robots that we see are not eating everything. Okay? Like, yeah, some of the, what are they called? Grazers are like grinding in the dirt, and the tramplers, they grind in the dirt and stuff. The rock breakers are diving around, digging through the ground and stuff, leaving no sign that they were even there, because it's a video game. You know, so we see some of that. But like the tall necks, they're just walking around, minding their own business. The sawtooths, they don't even eat the animals that are around them. Nothing eats the plants. So, I mean, that's kind of a huge plot hole in this whole, you know, the animals are, or the robots are going to devour all of life on Earth, kind of a thing.
Castros.
Like, why are they not
They got in.
actively...
Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out!
Why are they not
If it
actively
moves, kill it!
What is this place?
trying to consume biomass? If that's their entire point. Good. Okay.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Yeah, see, that's not true.
The miracle of life produced some bloody biofuel?
Liquefied.
In a word,
What?
yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That art.
Why? I shot through the feathers.
Tell
Again.
him Tom Pate wants a word. Get off!
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The
I
data
know.
points. What did they contain?
Yeah. Okay. I'm listening to them when I can. All right. Ah, dang it. Silas, you're so demanding. I mean, if you want to hear them, why don't you come down here and look at them yourself? Oh my god, there's even more to look at down here. And over here. Okay, we'll go back and we'll read or listen to the interviews. Hopefully listen. These are probably... Okay, that's a voice
I'm
recording.
sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, Are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
Captain.
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
What?
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
That's right.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Right.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate.
Commiserate?
What is left?
Commiserate? To feel or express sorrow or pity for. Sympathize with. Oh. Commiserate. To feel or express sympathy. Commiserate. That's a great word. Counselor guidelines. Must be allowed to ask questions, be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they received. Be aware candidates have been exposed to triggers for mental and emotional trauma. Tell me about it. Pharaoh Plague. Catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements? What about nuclear testing? Oh my god. They don't even know. So many nuclear weapons have been tested on the world, and it shows. People are crazy now. Me included. Tell me I'm crazy.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist.
Okay.
Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your
It
name.
was an introduction.
What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
There you go. Make them demands, gal. Show me. I'm taking this gun. I'm going to use it against evil. For justice. And security. Wait, this isn't RimWorld.
Want to discuss? Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account
That's not a chapter, it's a book.
And such, but
there's a lot of
when she did
chapters
use a word,
in Revelations.
It was always end times this and lake of fire that on kind of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now.
Magic.
Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe
Why is he
Dr.
getting
Philbert
fingered?
listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority
This is
snatch
an
and grab.
interview.
Always suspected she had a little.
How do you
thing for
work
me.
that up?
Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Yeah, she's not having it. I'm gonna throw it in the Discord, the meme that I always think of when I hear the word magic. If it'll ever load. It's taking it forever. My computer is just absolutely croaking. Click. Hello. Hello. Why is it not working? I can't even click on my own server in Discord. What's happening? Okay. There we go. Oh man, they're talking about Conan Exiles, a private server. That would be freaking amazing. I'd even share the load of the cost with it, for sure. Vaco! I always have to resist the urge to say Vaco, Vaco, just like like drunk does. I'm sorry, we'll get back into the game, but this is always the this is always what I see in my head when someone says magic. In the Great Hall, I posted that. It goes along with what you said, Alex. Because movie magic, you know. You're catching all the waifus, okay. Let's get back to the game, I'm so sorry. And Dak.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought...
Sup? We're doing story quests, believe it or
I've been
not.
trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Tech could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Yep. That's usually, you know, a sign that what you're doing is crazy. If there's absolutely nothing that can undo it or go against it, it's crazy.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation
That doesn't matter.
concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage,
If you
we're
can save
talking a
2
lot of
people,
bolts,
it's plenty.
A lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it,
Well,
even
probably
if you
not
build
now,
it and point it
because-
at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
Genetic delusion and all that kind of stuff.
Calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
No one's getting off? I don't know if that's true. I think there are some people who are getting that. That's also a nod to the sequel.
Dangerous.
CD02
Forbidden West?
Initiating playback.
Okay.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news.
Spoilers.
And it's all true.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till after
The
the
Pharaoh
thing to
plague
do the
is
spoilers.
devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system.
What?
And bring life back from lifelessness. What
You
would
could do
such a
that on
system
any
require?
planet then.
At its core,
Well, not.
it would need a
not-
true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere.
Like
And
gas
one
giants and
guardian
stuff probably can't
Devoted
support life.
to the reflourishing of life.
Not as we know.
Call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions.
God, I
Think of
love
them
this
as
game.
extensions of Gaia's mind.
I love the
Each
story.
dedicated to a specific purpose. Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake.
Where's Cyan?
Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The
I'll
construction of
gestate some
underground
seeds if you
facilities
know
to
what I
hold
mean.
it all.
Ah, there's Hephaestus!
And that's just the
Oh,
start.
you fiend.
We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming
It doesn't even
system
say
is
Cyan.
that it can build itself.
Artemis?
Now, over the days to come,
Demeter?
you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together.
That's a Greek,
How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech
Pantheon.
and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs.
Okay.
But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, greening of the
Oh,
Earth from
that's why.
cryopreserved seed stalks.
So it's not a
To
plot hole.
rewild
I was
the
just,
earth with
I
animal
just
life.
hadn't had the whole
And
picture.
then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
Oh,
We
it's like a
can't stop
global
life
system
from
of
ending.
rebirth. I forgot about this.
But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
I forgot about this. I thought the Zero Dawn thing was to shut down the machines.
Whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yeah.
Yes, by a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan.
I know, that's what I was saying. Cyan isn't even there.
Maybe the answers lie ahead.
My goodness. If y'all are enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a thumbs up if you can. And Vaco, Alex actually saw the new Indiana Jones movie last night. I'm gonna rat him out. I'll tell you myself. Okay. Are these filthy primitives gonna still be a problem? I'll kill them. Oh, it's a notebook thing. God dang it. Not fair! Hey, Bad Set, how's it going, man? I hate to see it, but earlier in the game, they were talking about kicking out a Polish professor. He was very angry, though. He was, like, throwing chairs and screaming in Polish and stuff like that. It's okay, though. It wasn't you, so that's good to hear. As far as I know. I mean, maybe it was you, but maybe not. You must see the movie now? Man, I've heard... Alex said it was a good movie, and Taoist Dragon. We played Warhammer last night, and he said that it's better than Crystal Skull. And it is an enjoyable Indiana Jones movie. I think was his validation for it. I've heard it was terrible. But I have a theory that critics often bring a movie down in order to get ratings up, you know? They're like, oh, this is terrible, and people are like, well, I'm gonna see it for myself. And so they go and look at it, and go and watch it, you know? And that brings in the revenue. So I feel like that kind of like controversy or whatever over movies is a marketing ploy. But that's just me. I'm conspiracy minded, so that's the way I work. Alright, Zero Dawn is classified above top secret. Trained counselor is standing by. We've heard about a bunch of counselor interviews and stuff. Participation. Subproject team. Okay. Minimum of 80 hours per week. Oh my god. Slave labor. Completion of the project. But in this case, it's like the fate of humanity, so... I mean, if people aren't, like, volunteering for this, then... shame on them. But there should be so many people that 80 hours per week isn't necessary. But whatever. Whatever. Actually, since the robots are killing everyone, maybe that is fine. Indefinite detention. What? 48 hours to reconsider. Oh my god. So if you don't participate, you're being arrested? That's stupid. That's the worst. Oh my god. And euthanasia? They literally are threatening to kill people if they don't participate. Oh. Not arrest them, kill them. That's, wow. Okay. That sounds very American. If they don't participate, kill them. What is this, taxes? It gets dark real fast? Oh my gosh. Are you talking about the Indiana Jones movie, Steve? And welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I still haven't done my assignment, but I looked over it a couple of times, so I have an idea of how it's going to go. I just haven't quite decided what the character would actually do in this situation. It's hard to say. That's fair. If you don't participate, you die. That's fair. That sounds like American capitalism. To me. Or any kind. Any nationality. Any, government system. Respond actively in the face of a threat. Fairness of their selection. Validate objections as normal. So here it sounds like that they can object. Or they can make objections and validate them. But if they object, then the other recording or notebook seemed to say that they would be killed. Challenge of plausibility. Minority of candidates will elect. Medical euthanasia, yeah. Is that what I think it is? It is being killed, right? Euthanasia? Like dying young? Euthanasia? Or just... Let me look it up. Euthanasia. Derived from the Greek eu, meaning good, and thanatos, meaning death. So it's a good death. Defined as hastening of death of a patient to prevent further suffering. Oh my god. Sign me up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. You watch Honor Among Thieves and you liked it? I might have heard of that. I think I had the trailer for that pop up in my Facebook feed or something. Honor Among Thieves. It sounds familiar. But I haven't really looked into it. Lori Yap, welcome! Thank you so much for being here. It's always great to see you. And I'm sorry if I didn't have that enthusiasm for everybody. It's always great to see everybody. I hope that you guys feel as welcome as you can. Where's the exclamation point? Show me. Oh, all these audio logs. Yeah. Okay. Well, I despise having exclamation points or red dots or whatever. I can't handle it. I have to clear them out. Okay. I don't know why I'm carrying this weapon around. We entered a
intruder.
A lot. See,
I know I'm here now.
Okay, alright. This is the plot hole, okay? The door that I walked up to was locked, sealed. The only way that Aloy could get in is because of the voice activation and the scan. Okay? That's the only way I was allowed in. How are these people in here? How are they? Did they climb in through the vents? I guess that's how they validated. Did they climb in through the vents? I don't see any vents. Everything's like sealed up.
Down.
Is there another route?
I've
10?
done this before. Just need my focus.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to search the men. Search the men. This gun has more ammo anyway. Oh yeah, shock traps. Yeah, how are these people in here? I'm the first person to ever step foot into this area. In, you know, thousands of years. But these people somehow, they're here.
Save these for the trail.
Attacking me. It doesn't make any sense. But okay.
Zero Dawn. He is art, in a way.
Oh, the D&D movie, okay.
Expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness.
And you liked it?
Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I mean, if people exist, art will always exist. So I'm not sure. Art is only as alive as the people creating it, you know? I think. But I guess that's a different topic. You also like the other D&D movies? I've only seen, like the actual... Wasn't there a movie just called Dungeons & Dragons? I watched that one, and I liked it, but it was definitely very cheesy. I could recognize the cheese. I love cheese, IRL. But that kind of cheese, it was just... it was different from what I was expecting at the time. Nowadays, I don't really expect anything.
FBI black hats and Mockingbird back in the day.
I expect them to be like...
But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor.
Basically anything...
And just going down a checklist after all.
That they can do to make
how
money.
Ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am. That ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too. Just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Wait, which is he signing up for? The watching? I'm not sure. Okay. Is there anything back here? If there is, I don't see it. But this door is red. Can we actually get through here? Oh, I haven't been to the other side yet. Alright. Yeah, we can go down there. I don't think I've been in this room yet. Listen, vouch full, and we can't crawl through there right now. Wasn't there another place where it looked like I could crawl through? Ah.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Jeebus. Alright.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Elysium must be the spaceship that they were using to colonize.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going.
Lies.
Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Oh my goodness. Lori,
A
yep.
habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
That's it? That's the end? Okay. Yeah, the 48-hour waiting period is good because people can change their minds after a couple of days. Forgot to thank you for the 2-hour One Life stream. Oh my gosh. Laura. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Absolutely. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how else to say it. I don't think it's sufficient, but
I need to make sure I behave this time.
So much.
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure.
For your protection.
I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm
I
afraid
mean,
that's not possible.
considering who you are, Jesus
Everything you're
did
talking
literally
about
save the
here
world.
isn't
So.
possible.
I recommend you read the documents
Sobek
regarding
trying
your
to
options.
I've seen enough.
save the
I'm getting
world
out of
is,
here.
you know,
What did you know?
a good word.
Get your hands off me!
According to who you are.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
What? What? Okay, yeah. Oh my god. I was about to say we didn't come in this way, but there's so many stairs. This facility is enormous. There's so many things to explore. Like, this is going to take forever. This will be the whole stream, just me exploring this facility. Stranded shackles? Obtained 1 stranded shackles as a special item? The most curious merchants. World? I've not seen any merchants that trade in shackles.
My turn.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't been down this entire right side corridor. No, this is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Because I remember opening that door and seeing the, this. Okay. Then... let's check the left over here. Yeah, that's a dead end. Alright. So yeah, we're further along than I thought. We did all of this. Those are shock traps or whatever. Then I guess to the right over here we have to find some stairs and stuff. Unless, yeah, it's saying we can't open this. Let's see. I'm sure we explored all the data points around here. And this was a dead end. So I guess we have to jump down. What? What? Why can't I jump down? Restore power to the door, I know, but... Alright. Oh. God. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really dumb sometimes.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Okay. Uh-huh. Nothing. I expected a loot box. I'm disappointed. Again.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an
I didn't even press E to activate
Everything's
this.
in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Okay. So we have to find that. And this back here had nothing. What was that? Yeah, medicine pouch full. Good. Good. A storage area nearby. Can I pick that crate clean? I don't know, does it spawn after I find the item? Or what? Can I just walk up and put it in? I don't think I tried that actually. I might have already picked it up and I could just do it. Okay, no. Apparently not. Left, down, right.
Done. I should
Okay.
check the door nearby.
There we go. Puzzle solved. Okay. No. Sorry. Climb.
I can't spare the weight.
So, what am I up here for?
Found one. Looks intact.
Okay. A minute. Yeah, forget the big gun. Oh, Q. Q to install this one.
Do the trick.
Not E.
Now let's
Just
get that
Q.
door open.
The hell? What the hell? Left, down, right, up. Left. Down. Right. Up. Pharaoh. Oh! It's down. Down, left. Up. Right, down. Down, left, up, right, down. It's reversed because Pharaoh was upside down at the bottom.
Door should have power.
That's why. If you scroll back a little bit on the stream, you can see it. 9 people watching? Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you could remember to drop a like on the stream, it helps immensely. I'm astonished. That's incredible. Thank you guys. Thank all of you for being here. I'm even gonna put some hearts in there. Thank you. Y'all are champions and kings for being here. Alright. Gonna grab this one. Okay. I see. There's more people here in a place that has never been open for thousands of years. Oh my god.
Lines look good.
I don't
Gaia,
understand.
It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
Oh, here they are rappelling down. Okay. So they found a
avoiding
different
contact.
opening. I guess the venting out. The venting out is how they excuse it. Oh my god. Let me hydrate for a second. Okay. We don't need the rope caster. We'll take the fire. Do we need... Do we need the warbow? I think more so than the ice rail. But the forge fire might prove useful. Because lighting people on fire is always a bad thing for them. But I can do that with the striker bow. 60, 76 fire. This is 187 and 140 fire. So that's like double the fire. We'll see. What? Why can't I move? Oh my god. I was stuck there for the longest time. Why?
Reach you wherever you go.
Hi.
Can breathe again. Or not.
What? Or not? The heck? Oh my god.
I missed!
What the hell? The hell? Jump! Pick it up!
Not escape our ground.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Guts!
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Not the Deathbringer gun. Put it down over here. I want the loot. That was so close. Holy heck.
Be prepared.
I only had to use 3 health potions and a little bit of herbs. But still, it was very tense. I was very upset. I don't know why she jumped over the boxes either. Like, I tried to pick up the gun. I pressed E to pick up the gun, and then suddenly she jumped over a bunch of boxes. I wasn't holding controls, like, for directions or anything like that. I didn't press space. I pressed E to pick up a gun. And she jumped over some boxes. In the middle of 2 dudes who were trying to kill me. Oh my god. I'm so stressed. Okay. There are dudes up there, but I assume we're eventually going to get up there. Because the quest icon is up there. Alright, here's a data point. Simulation results. Gaia's prediction for animal morphologies. Interesting. Tributes award comes to mind. Creatures from the fossil record. What? Megafauna? Hephaestus will empower her to build it. Oh my god. Hephaestus was an evildoer. Actually, we still have other data points that I need to clear. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Hephaestus tried to take over Cyan, so... The heck.
Hello, I'm
What?
Margot Shen, and
What?
this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last
The
thing
machines
we
are.
want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
What?
Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure
So,
prizes are what
yes,
Gaia is thinking.
Time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Me either.
If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains why machines have become more dangerous over the years.
I guess. If you didn't have the DLC, like, would this have ever played out? Because without the Frozen North, or whatever it's called, Frozen Wilds, something like that, DLC, you never meet Cyan. You never know about Hephaestus, except by the presentation that was brought to us earlier, that put him in there. Or maybe it talks about this, but you don't actually get to free Cyan from Hephaestus. That's a possibility. Okay. I have to take a very quick break. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. Jeez. This is a lot to take in. There's a bunch going on here. Yep. From Elizabeth Sobek. If I doubted your brilliance, I would have picked you as a Hephaestus Alpha. Wouldn't have. Stop worrying about your aging communications. Margo. Foundry site. Add up to a comprehensive plan. Hephaestus' first task. Fabricate the robots. Okay. Waveform broadcast towers. Are those the tall necks? I don't know. Yeah, the towers. It's got to be the tall necks.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
I just want to find everything. Which is a mark of a good game, I would say. In my opinion. When they introduce you into a world of just immense immersion. I want to find everything. There we go. Let's roll. Tommy Doo Taps! Beep boop! Welcome. Welcome, Tommy Bot. Thank you. It's good to have you here, man. He has awoken from his slumber, lo and behold. I appreciate you. Can't we read that from there? Why? Why do I have to physically go into a room to read a thing? Heck with that. What? Okay. And now that I fell down, how the heck do I get back up?
Alert. Structural failure prevents access. Alert. Area inaccessible.
Sure.
Elevators non-operational.
I know.
Stairwells have collapsed.
Okay, yeah, this was the room with the green hand. Go through this area, go upstairs. Alright. I had to get that loot, though. I had to. It was imperative. Get off the rail.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, see, this is so stupid. Like, I would understand if there were machines down here or something like that, but... I don't know. I feel like this place has been sealed off forever. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Folk have been able to walk around down here, but they just couldn't glean the information because they didn't have the focus or whatever. Gods. I don't understand why there are people down here. Oh my gosh. Let me ready myself for a second, sorry. This is crazy. There's a lot of dudes. Okay. There's at least 7 dudes. Maybe more. Because I don't know if my focus will reach past the next room. I don't know if there's more dudes in the room that I just can't see yet. So far, these are all of the dudes in the room. That's right. I am close. Whether you know it or not. Closing. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go get more water soon. Is that a hard point arrow? No.
Can't hide forever.
That's exactly what I expected would happen. I hate that. If there's a gap in the lines, let me shoot through it. Devs. If I can see through it, I should be able to shoot through it. I get it. It's a very old game. So they couldn't do that. Or they didn't do that. Because it was too complicated. But freaking do that. Please. If I can see through it, I should be able to shoot through it. There are a lot of even new games that don't allow you to.
Welcome to Apollo.
Hi.
The collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
Oh, good things.
I am Samina Ebaji.
Hello.
Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
Huge.
Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
True.
The challenges before us are immense.
I know.
Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. Okay. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge.
Oh my god.
Welcome, and let us begin.
Please do. Let me in. Let me in. A text mail? Samina Ebaji? Encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, perform exhaustive review of data storage solutions. I've heard that cellular storage is starting to become a thing. And it's kind of insane how much data you can store. 40 zettabytes. Jeez. No, this is, like I say, this is kind of an old game. And, I mean, things have literally come to pass that are depicted in this. Like cellular storage. Something like that. Bacteria. There was something I read like a year or two ago about like bacteria being one of the highest concentration of data storage that they could find. It was crazy. Something like that. It might not have been exactly that. According to a lot of people, I can't remember things, so. Discrete entries. There we go. 4,500 languages? Is there really that many in the world? I didn't even realize. I'm an ignorant American. I only speak English. I've learned some phrases in other languages, but primarily, it's all English. Why? There's no possible way that they can get to me. People of Doom. That's right.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
You hush. I do what I please, Silence. Heck with you. And your cryptic motivations. We have a bunch of resource packages we probably ought to open, but I can't right now. I'm busy looting. And looking around for... I don't see any boxes on my compass. There's one. That's usually a data point of some kind. It's up here, I think. Yeah, of course.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
He looked old by then,
too.
too.
Officer of the United States Armed Forces.
He's probably born today.
The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory. A falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet.
Using magic.
Before the Pharaoh Plague,
the
I
gold,
did my
silver, and
job
sapphire
and
and
did
diamonds.
well.
Heck yeah.
I was
Rubies,
bold
too.
and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the
There
people
always
of
is.
that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Crazy. Alright. I do have to take a quick break and refill my water jug, that kind of stuff, so I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. Spoke a bit with the rents, and deciding about what supper is going to be. Oh my gosh, it looks fantastic. It's like meatballs and spaghetti sauce and mushrooms and onions. Oh my gosh, so good. But that's going to be in about an hour, and it's already whetted my appetite, so I'm crazy hungry now. Let's see. We're supposed to go up there. So have we explored everything in this room? I think we have. These are not things that I can scan or do anything with. 6 folks still watching. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. We had up to 9 people watching at one time. That's incredible for this stream. I love all of you. Every single one of you. And your support is incredible. If you remember to drop that thumbs up, it means even more to me. And I love it. You guys are just amazing. I thank you so much for all of the support, and if any of you have channels, go down into the video description and check out my Discord. If you sign up to my Discord, there's a Town Crier channel in there. So if you go to the Town Crier channel in my Discord, you can post any of your videos, any of your streams, anything like that. Retro Gaming 2.0, hello. Full support, heck yes. And I still have to check out your channel. I'm so sorry for delaying that. I'm so sorry. But I will do. I will do. Thank you so much. And like I say, in the Town Crier channel of my Discord, you're welcome to post any of your streams, any of your videos. The Adventurers Guild channel of my Discord is for like real life experiences and stuff like that. So if you like have cat pictures or you know, things that you've done in real life, post them in the Adventurers Guild for sure. And we'll be glad to have them.
To Hades.
We will welcome
Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol.
Thank you so much.
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no.
This Tate guy is actually the worst person.
Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do.
This
which
is
is
worse,
burn
man.
that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it.
No, it's not.
Extinction on demand.
Yeah.
Death on speed dial.
That's not.
All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it?
Keep searching, and perhaps we'll find the answer.
Maybe. Confounded to Elizabeth Sobek. Okay. Gustel, a leader of Citarum? Murdoch? Citarum? Citarum? Classical music. What? Noise complaints? Okay. So that was Trav being an absolute douche about the noise complaints. Saying it's just metal. Turn it down. To 12 hours of dream time. 3 blues? What's that mean? Blue pills? Did they blue pill? Oh my god. You got a red pill. Actually don't, because it's so depressing. Once you realize the way that things work, it's so depressing. Gaia terraforming system. This is so good. Like, I get that people are against it because people, but oh my god. In this instance, it's the only way to preserve life, is to have life reform after the world has been taken over by the robots, who ate everything, all the biomass. And they're literally making robots who will purify the water and reform the land to make it habitable again. And they have people. Lo and behold, we are a people who exists after this horrible apocalypse. People are actually incredibly adaptive as well. Surprisingly so. To Tate. Good. I hope somebody is telling him something. 666 submission. In 5 days? What does he do? Just sit around on his computer and just submit things? What occurred? The DM did something to the popcorn? No, Alex. No, don't tell me that. Was the butter tainted with, like, nanoscopic bots or something like that? Intended to change your DNA into a DM-assisted being? Please don't. Please don't tell me that. Holographic remasters of acknowledged classics. Exploited cinema. What? Reject your submission. Giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission. I love that. I love that. That's so good. Consign me your favorite Eastern European torture flicks. What? Yes. Throw those into oblivion. I don't agree with book burning or like banned films or anything like that. So actually I don't agree with this, but I understand their ire. You know, targeted at this. Warms my heart to know I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experience 16 installments of making a millipede. Oh my god. Is that the human centipede, like, reference? Not sure. Long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists, such as myself. Obscenity. The definition. Freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I love the vocabulary being used here. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you. I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Man, I don't know if you know, but when I was a kid, I was a complete nerd. I literally read the dictionary to find out the actual meaning of words. And then, eventually, once I was older, like preteen, into my early teens, I would read the thesaurus, okay? And I would read the thesaurus for the reason of finding rhyming words that actually depicted the verbiage that I was trying to use in the sentences, in the rhymes. So I was that kind of nerd. I would literally read the thesaurus for fun because I was trying to have fun writing rhymes and stuff like that. That's the kind of nerd I was. So when I say I enjoy the vocabulary that they're using, I'm being absolutely sincere. This is so good. And like in Darkest Dungeon and Darkest Dungeon 2, they use such great words that aren't usually used in everyday conversations. Directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions. No, no, no! That's the same as book burning. No. Yes, it's a terrible aspect of human creativity, quote unquote, but it has to be included. Because that is, you know, human knowledge. That is human experience. It should not be rejected. Okay. But there we are. I think we have explored all this. Let's keep going.
Looks like the only way onwards.
I'm sorry for the silence there. I was just having some hiccups. But it looks like. Use your light magic so you wouldn't change? Good. Good. The DM failed to change you because of the light magic. Heck yes. Heck yes. I always believed in you, Alex. Well done. It's great that you were able to overcome that influence that the DM was trying to impose on you. I'm sorry that you had to, but at the same time, well done. Those kind of struggles are what make people better. So I'm glad you were able to overcome. Overheard run simulations of gene flow. What? All agree there is margin for refinement. Cradle populations. What? Personally overseeing completion of Eleuthia. I'll formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan. Is that actually a word? Let me look this up right quick. Zygote. I feel like I've heard that before. Zygote. Versus embryo is what it popped up at. A eukaryotic cell formed by a fertilization event between two gametes or gametes in multicellular organisms. It is the earliest developmental stage in humans and most other anisogamous organisms. A zygote is formed when an egg cell and sperm cell come together. Okay. So a zygote is basically the initial stage of birth, or an organism, as they call it. The initial stage of forming an organism that will eventually become a birth creature. Okay. Good to know. Was there audio we listened to? Okay, the exclamation is gone. We're good. Okay. Gosh. Ectogenic chambers. What the heck? Why do they have to give me all these big words? I did read the thesaurus as a kid, but ectogenic? Come on. Come on. It still has to be about, like, artificial insemination kind of thing. FC's technology is at this level. Yeah. Human colony around Sirius. See, this is a tip of the hat to the Forbidden West. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but this definitely leads up to it. What was in here? Health. They definitely were hinting at a sequel
Cradle
with these
facilities.
data
Elizabeth
points.
said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay. I can't swim down. I thought maybe there could be some secret treasure, but no. Yeah. Is there any way up? No. Okay. I thought I might be able to interact with that, but no. No. It's very, very on rails now. Down below, it was like huge open. Actually, now that I say that, of course, it opens up into a huge new world. Whole new world. There we go.
Would benefit
Audio
from
look.
antilopinate morphologies.
What?
Though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive
Mammalian
data on the
morphology.
quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
Yeah, of course.
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad.
Yeah,
That they
I
pass
agree.
forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
I agree.
Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who can grieve the loss of megafauna as being malfunction. I mean, think of the woolly mammoths, right? Those big, like giant armadillos, is the best way I can think of to describe them. Bison. Man, I've seen that horrific pic several times online of just a pile of bison skulls because they were hunted almost to extinction for their hides. Ugh. So yeah, grieving megafauna is definitely not a malfunction.
Looks like it used to
In
hold
my
something.
opinion.
Some component that got removed.
I assume there are people who
You will
disagree.
undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if...
What if?
Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you All things.
Amazing. That's huge. That's huge. I actually received a message during all my personal drama that's been going on that said, "I believe you," and it brought me to tears, brought me to my knees, and that's the most comforting thing and the best thing that most people can say to each other. It's really good.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Again?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Oof. And then they made Hades and Hephaestus. And they Hephaestered until they became a huge problem. Alright. Let me in. Okay. Let's see. Some terrible news. Far Zenith has informed you that the Odyssey mission has failed. Odyssey. Is this the first time we're hearing about the Odyssey mission? Not sure. Ship its crew cargo of zygotes and seeds. Alpha build of Apollo were all lost. This is a lie. I don't want to spoil it, okay? If Forbidden West ever comes online for PC, we'll want to explore that more, but I'll tell you right now, that's a lie. Okay?
Full already.
So that is spoilers. But hopefully you can forgive me. Okay. Artemis status. Positive. Negotiating. Alright. What ifs? Succession. What? Pioneer organisms. Alright. For biosphere. Yeah. Yeah, no. I've seen no insects. But rabbits, hawks, foxes, wolves, owls, pigs, goats, fish. Is that all? Maybe. This time. Lost a whole collection team? Oh my god. Just don't bring back mosquitoes, okay? That's all I care about. Don't bring back mosquitoes. They're the worst. I've heard that male mosquitoes are good pollinators. But I feel like that's just an excuse to tell people to accept mosquitoes as their personal overlords. I hate it. There are better pollinators.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah.
If y'all want me to change her outfit to expose her face, then let me know.
Copy the file.
But right now, this is the outfit that I've been using because of the stealth benefit.
Open it. Go inside.
And have grasped the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
She hates it, but she's learning.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Come on. Team.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Child! How dare you? I'm at least aged. Discovered the truth of Zero Dawn.
My entire life,
achievement unlocked.
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
Sure.
Even when Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell. I never doubted my destiny.
Okay.
Until you came along.
Oh, my focus is off and my outfit is off.
A doubt
Aloy
took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day,
you can live.
Those I am bade to
I believe
kill
in us.
die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
Because you suck.
With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing.
Sure.
And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away.
Okay.
It not only grew, but multiplied.
Alright.
I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat.
It didn't pierce, it was like a general...
A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out.
It was a
slaughter,
scratch.
I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Oh my god. Okay. I realize we only have 4 people watching right now, but let's see. Rust is one. What's the other one? Knew it was wrong and trying to bore me. Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys, how should we respond? Because Rost obviously was our protector at the time. And he actually saved us from dying. But he did hesitate, like he says. And he's not sure why. I don't think he knew it was wrong, personally. But maybe he did. Trying to bore me to death is kind of like the nonchalant answer. It's a very nihilistic kind of thing. But Rust was our surefire protector, and if there was some kind of qualm for him that entered into his consciousness, and he was like, this is wrong. To kill all of these children during the freaking proving, and then try to kill every one of the Nora. It was their directive, though. They were going in there in order to kill us. All of them. All of the Nora, especially the redhead, because of Hades telling them to. So we'll let this roll for a second. There's 6 people watching. Please drop your opinions, as well as likes, and we'll see. We'll see. Dusty, you're looking. I believe you. Let's see. One vote only. Okay. There's 6 people watching, 1 vote only? Really? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because I do agree with the results so far. 2 votes. 2 votes. I like that. Like I said, knew it was wrong. Has gotten a vote. Heck yes. Heck yes. It could be an appeal to his conscience. He feels like he's doing the right thing. Under the command of Hades. But does he have a conscience? Is he only an order follower, or can he pretend? Okay. I think 3 out of 8 or 7 is pretty decent. Please, anybody else who wants to throw in their hat. It's not good or bad. Just vote what you think. If you don't know the story, then I understand abstaining. It's perfectly fine. But right now, Russ is winning. I do agree with, knew it was wrong. I do agree with that. Because there is a chance that he has a conscience. We are going to end the poll right now. And we will say Russ.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Oof.
Yes.
Provocative.
I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground.
Oof.
No.
Also provocative.
It wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events.
Sure.
You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
I mean, in ways I agree with that, but at the same time, he doesn't know what he's talking about because he thinks he's won, right? But things are actually preordained that we're gonna win.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design.
Yep.
You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings.
Exactly.
A pawn pushed around by larger forces.
This is exactly how
It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
Sure.
All halves of nature joined to one cause.
It doesn't matter who you
Shadow to
serve.
sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it.
Sure.
You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then against Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place.
He's too scared.
Exactly where it belongs.
He's too scared to face me.
The errant beast, now caged,
directly,
will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you.
He's beyond reason.
After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case,
you can't let him have that
I couldn't
control.
recall the order even if I wished to.
I know that
your
Aloy cares
of the
about the Nora, and she
communication over distance
associates with him. Especially, she was elected
You
Seeker
not only doomed yourself,
by the Elders
but an
and that kind
entire
of stuff.
tribe.
But you can't tell him that.
Do we not see the scorching
You can't give
judgment
him
of
the
sun in
satisfaction
these events?
of having your
focus.
ghost, you know?
Such a powerful device, isn't it?
He was trying to provoke us, and we can't let him have that. The best thing to do when someone is trying to provoke you is to
so you see,
ignore it, basically.
This time,
Or
I did
downplay
not
it.
hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Because what they want is a reaction. They want you to be angry. They want you to be scared. They want you to be stressed and troubled. You can't let them have it. Because if you do, it's going to take you over. There's ways to get over it, but
rejoice! Our years in shadow.
in the instance, it can take you over.
A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more.
Oh, sure.
In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Not sure how we're gonna live through this after they took everything away from us. But it'll happen. I might die a few times, but I'll be back. I could die 1,000 times before I let this game be over.
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no
Are
way
they?
out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Use its strength against it.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Hoy! Me hoy manoy!
It's down.
There we go. Easy. Oh, of course. Oh my god. That's a big robot. I agree, Taos. The behemoth is one of the largest. The Thunderjaw, I think, is bigger,
Guess
but...
you got our weapons back. Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get
it! Don't! And in fact... let's go and look. None. All. Freeze and tear. Tear. Shock. Alright. We do want to release its crate.
those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its rift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
I literally was dodging at the time. I refuse to accept this designation. There we go. I can't move. Oh my god. I can't move. Sorry, but I removed the component. Where is it? Where is the belly that I removed? Come on. I pressed dodge too late. I was sure it was right here. Well, What? I was in the middle of dodging when he attacked me. How was that applicable? Yeah, see there? I did not take damage there. Why? I'm not saying why didn't I take damage. I'm saying why didn't I take damage the time before? Alright, I've had enough of this. We're not playing around anymore. I thought that, you know, we could be friends, have a good time, hang out. Should have done that from the start, but whatever. I lived.
Silence!
First try. First time, every time. Another waifu, Alex? Oh my god. So friggin' crossed. Oh, fingers. Fingers crossed. I see. You got Vermintide 2 to work today? Oh my god. Dallas, I'm so glad. Were you able to identify the problem, or was it just kind of random?
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Howard? The gods have spoken. I am not to be taken by your filthy, pathetic lives. No! Valid. It was just some random problem. You're a bit worried it would happen again, I believe you. Yeah, I would also be. That's rough. There we go. Man, Silence saved our lives. I didn't expect that from him. And he was there in person to save our lives.
Traitor!
Alright, so this guy thought that Silence was on their side. That's interesting. That's interesting information. Right, Silence, how do you spin this?
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
True.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Oh?
Yeah. Meet the
Is this a
machine that
mission
birthed
where
me
we
into
get
this
the
world.
next power
Isn't
cell?
that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
We're gonna ask him all the things.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high.
Uninstall, reinstall trick always works. It does sometimes, yeah. Most of the time.
Now be on
Almost
your way.
always. I could agree with that. Be on my way. You can't tell me what to do.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans.
I agree.
Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Does he watch her all the time? Because that's kind of creepy.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Okay.
Right.
Sure. Not side quests. No, Alex. No. These are definitely going to all be story quests. Well, I can't say that for sure. Because there might be some side quests that pop up. For right now, we are on rail, straight story.
To make matters worse, Helis ordered
No
an
cap.
Eclipse detachment to attack the Norris Sacred Land.
Okay.
The tribe's already weak.
I know.
They won't stand a chance.
I know.
You should come with me.
Don't do it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I have preparations to make elsewhere.
I knew it.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not going to tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch.
I'm glad you're relieved, Alex. Glad you're
In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
Do you really
You think
hate
of
him?
everything, don't
Oh
you?
my gosh.
One of us has to.
I didn't realize.
Aloy.
No cap. That's right.
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needed.
I love side quests.
For your sake,
I love just exploring a
there is
world.
someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a want, but a
Checking it out. Getting all of the loot, all of the data points, all that. I love it. It makes my day. I can't do anything. I have no control right now. Okay. All right. Here we are. The Terror of the Sun. Complete. We got a skill point. Oh my god. You know what that means. What? Shadow Stalwart. Light. A disguise. Highly customizable with one mod slot? I don't think they understand what customizable is. It looks awesome though. I'll be honest. 16 range attacks. I think freeze melee fire is probably pretty good. Yeah, freeze melee fire is probably the best that we can really do here. But that looks freaking awesome. Skills, we're gonna buy the last skill. There we we go. We don't have any other things. All skills learned, achievement get. The Heart of the North. This is the one that we have to do to get the next power cell out of 3. They were just high when they wrote the description. I agree. I mean, it looks awesome. You can't deny that. It looks awesome. But completely customizable? No. That's the worst possible thing they could have said about it. It's not. It literally is what it is, and then has 1 mod slot. 1. Terrible. One side quest you did in a game took 10 days to do? 10 days in game or like in real life? And were you playing it every single day? I don't know. I don't know, but I believe you because I played Skyrim and Oblivion, and my gosh, the freaking side quests on those are extensive. Extensive. And when we tackled the Frozen North DLC or Frozen Lands, I don't know. All of those side quests were pretty extensive. Man, I have to end it here though. I'm starving to death, and there are delicious things cooking. I can smell them, and it's making me even more hungry. In-game and IRL. Oh my gosh. You played the game for 10 days straight? That's why you're always trying to tell people that for every like, I'm going to play for 10 more hours. Because you think I could play 10 days straight without sleeping or eating or breaks or anything? Oh my god. I appreciate the fervor though. You had a fishing side quest on WoW that took at least an hour? Yeah. All it was getting 6 specific fish. Heck yeah. Man, actually the cooking and fishing in WoW is incredibly in-depth. I won't play Risk of Rain 2 tonight. I won't. I have a tabletop game to play tonight, so I won't. And I'm not streaming it either. Eventually I'll play Risk of Rain 2. Eventually. But not right now. I appreciate the suggestion. It was definitely not a demand, right? Right? But I appreciate it. I know. Brokenhearted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Taos. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, alright? I have to please so many people, it's not even conducive to my mental health. Okay? So. But I appreciate it. We will play that together. One of these days. It was not a demand. I appreciate that so much more. It was an order. Oh. Well, heck with that. Alex Dunson. Best mods ever. Thank you guys for being here. Taoist Dragon. You're incredible. Thank you. Retro Gaming. Tommy Two Tap Spot. I appreciate you. Lori Yap with the super chat. Thanking me for the 2-hole stream. You are thanked as well for the super chat. Thank you so much. Steve Vaco. Bad Set. You are all incredible. Norm Slater as well for coming in. I appreciate every single one of you. The support has been incredible. The views have been off the charts. Like, normally with Horizon Zero Dawn, we get like 3 or 4 people watching at a time. We've been up to 8 and 9. Amazing. For me, that's amazing. I'm a small channel. I understand that, but that's incredible. And I appreciate every single one of you. If you remember to drop a thumbs up on the stream before you head out, that would be even more incredible. In fact, let's see if there's anybody that we can impose ourselves onto. as we leave. So if you're able to stick around after the stream, then it's all upcoming. Yeah, nobody is actually currently streaming. They're all upcoming streams. Fine. That's going to do it for this one. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel by becoming a member or through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. Thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.